So now we are going to dive into the fundamental steps of building any machine learning models. These steps form the backbone of every machine learning project, and by mastering them, you will be able to create your own models from scratch. So let's get started. So the first step here we have is data collection. Data is the most important part of machine learning models because it's like the fuel that drives the model. And it could be in different formats, maybe videos, images, text, or numbers, or any format that's relevant to the machine learning model. And the data must be comprehensive and representative to the problem you are trying to solve. Once we collected our data, the next step is we need to load the data loading. We need to import our data in a format that the machine learning algorithm can understand it. And we are going to use Pandas library of Python to do this task. Once we have collected and loaded our data, it's time now to clean it. Data cleaning. This is because the data may contain errors such as missing values or inconsistent formatting or whatever. After we clean our data, now it's time to data splitting. This step involves splitting our data into two sets, the training set and the testing set. 80% of the data will go for training set and we are going to use it to train our model, and the rest 20% of the data will go for the testing set, which we are going to use it to evaluate our model. This step is very important because we need to make sure that our model is learning from the data, not just memorize it. The next step is create a model. This step involves picking algorithms that fit the problem you are trying to solve. And there are many algorithms in machine learning, like linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, and neural network, and many more. But you need to pick the right algorithm that fit the problem you are trying to solve. The good news here, you don't need to program the whole algorithm from scratch by yourself, because we have a library in Python called scikit-learn. We can just import these algorithms easily. So after we create the model, now we need to train the model, and this step involves feeding our data into the algorithm. So the algorithm will learn the patterns and make prediction. And the last step here is make predictions. Once your model is trained, it's ready for making predictions. And this is where the magic happens. You input new data, and the model is going to predict the outcome based on the data has learned during the training phase. And we are going to calculate the accuracy of our model, and it's a direct result of how well your model has been trained. So yeah, these are all the steps of building every machine learning project or models. First, you need to collect your data, then you need to load it to the environment. After that, you are going to clean your data from missing values or whatever, then split it into training and testing set, and create a model by picking algorithm, then train the algorithm by feeding the data to the algorithm, or train the model by feeding the data to the algorithm. Then the last one is make predictions and calculate the accuracy of your model.